Well, hello there. Today I'm going to show you something very interesting. I'm going to show you how to use 3 potatoes, some strips of copper wire, uh, 3 pennies, 3 galvanized zinc nails, and I'm going to use them to power a small LED light. So first of all, I'd like to say that I am not a scientist or an engineer of such imagination. However, I am a very adamant amateur with what I do. I'm going to bring out that inner amateur in all of you in just a couple of seconds. That little tiny little amateur that sits in your head and says, hey, let's do something fun. Maybe let's blow something up. I'm going to awaken that one for you today. First, I'll go over my 3 steps with you. It's going to be very simple. We'll first cut holes for the slits for the pennies. We'll then insert the nails and the pennies in there, and then we will connect those through the copper wire to the LED lights. So first off, our first step, we'll need to cut some holes. One for the nail, one for the penny, making sure it's positive and negative just like a battery would go for all 3 of them. Good. Now that we have that taken care of, we can now begin to insert our nails. Our nails can go in first, like so. Now with the pennies, we first need to wrap them in the copper wire that we have. So we'll just take it, wrap around a couple times, and we will start to insert them. Make sure they get really good in there so the copper wire can stay on. Now, before we continue to do this, it's important to know that every penny and every nail needs to connect to one another. So if we kind of situate it like this, we would do 1 penny for 1 nail, like so. So now we have 1 penny in. We can start to work on it. Use this penny right here. It needs to go in that very specific order. So then we will start wrapping it. Wrap this one around this one. Pennies are the tricky part, of course, because the pennies are buried inside the potato, so they need to kind of attach themselves like so before they go in. And this one can go right here. Good, that one's on there, sort of. Now for this last part, we're going to need a little bit bigger thing of copper wire. Actually, we'll need another one. That one's a little too small. Make it a little bit larger. And this one will go to the penny, and the other one will go to the nail. Once this one gets on there, insert this one in. And this one can wrap around real nicely to this nail. Alright. I'm going to move on to step 3. This is to take our little LED lights. One thing to know, it's difficult to see because my resolution is not the best, but the long one is the positive side and the short one is the negative side. So kind of get these on here. Ooh, I can feel electricity a little bit. Might be a good sign. And
Really good.
sorry, it's difficult to see on the camera, but it does sometimes work on it. And you can feel electricity. Alright. Sort of, kind of see it there. Well, that is how you do it. So I'll go over the steps with you over one more time. First, we cut little holes in the potato, and then we insert the nails and the copper pieces. And then lastly, but not least, we zap the LED light with them. So if this has awakened your inner scientist or your inner engineer, I'm very glad to do so. And because let's face it, it's cool. Science is awesome, baby. Thank you very much. Show us. Yes. Why don't you guys applaud for me?
Yay!